After weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of murders and more weeks of murders, an ominous unknown killer is still on their eyes, just like my erection in the morning. After little evidence has been found, a young boy in the states of the he survived, and one of the killer's attacks bravely told his story.
I had a bad dream, and I woke up in the middle of the night,
says the boy.
I saw that for some reason my window was open. Oh, gee, Josh, goody go! Even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and tried to once more afterwards, and I simply crawled under my covers and tried to get back to sleep, and that's when I had a strange feeling like someone was watching me, and I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There in the little ray of light illuminating from beyond the curtains were a pair of two eyes. They weren't regular eyes. No, I won't say they were. They were like goat's eyes, or maybe ominous eyes, or bordered in black big eyes. Just plain out terrified me. And that's when I saw his mouth, a long, horrendous smile that made every hair in my body stand up like a penis. The figure stood there watching me. Finally, after it seemed like forever, he took his he said the Samuel phrase, "You're gonna get right," but that's the only way a madman could speak. He said, "Go to the bathroom, go to sleep." I let out a scream, like, ah! That's when I said at him, he pulled up a boner, aiming at my heart. He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him and kicked him, punched. I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went in my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if the neighbors had alerted the police. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned down the hallway. I heard like smash, like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house was broken. I looked out to see the Glory Gang and into the distance, and can tell you one thing, I'll never forget their face. Those cold, evil balls, that psychotic cock. They will never leave my head.
Police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description or something in this story, please contact your pigs. Jeff and his family had moved to a neighborhood or some shit, and his dad got some fucking promotion at work. Oh, yippee. Why would it be the best thing to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods? Jeff and his brother, Leo, some fucking shit like that. We're getting unpacked when neighbors came by.
Hello, I'm Barbara. I'm 32 and single. I come from Manhattan and work an office job. Do you want me to introduce you to the other neighbors?
And called her son Billy over.
Billy, these are our neighbors.
Billy walked up. He looked like an 8 foot tall pot smoking man. But he replied as if he was a 6-year-old.
Well,
said Jeff's mom, I'm Margaret, and this is my husband Peter and 2 sons, Jeff and Leo Lou. They were introduced themselves, and Barbara invited her to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said they would love to gobble on that marble. When Jeff and his family are done packing beef, Jeff went up to his mom.
Mommy, why did you invite us to that kid's party if you haven't noticed? I'm not some dumb kid.
Jeff, said his mother. We just moved here or some shit, and there's some shit about neighbours and we need to be nice, and that's final, you little bitch. The next day, Jeff walked to get breakfast. He sat there with a shit still in his ass. He ate his breakfast, and he felt a slight tugging pain in his dick. He didn't finish jacking it. And then they got mugged at the bus stop, and there was these two kids who tried to stab them, and Jeff was like, "Nah, bitch!" And Jeff, he just fucking stabbed that other kid. He stabbed him, and he was like, "You know, I like this murder shit, man. This murder shit, my kick. It's my kick." And then they went home, and then there was shit about the police, and Jeff's mother entered Jeff's room as he heard the Ice Cube playing on the stereo, and all you heard was putting your dope on me or something about a ghetto vet. And then they went to like the party, the fucking party. They went to the party, and then they smoked a bowl. Smoked about 3 bowls, and then there was a knock at the door, and there was a very large man, 8 foot tall, wielding a claymore, and he said, "Is this the right party? Where's that prick Jeff?" And then Jeff got stabbed. He got stabbed. And then he came back and stabbed people with burns. Then he was a killer. The end.